From a basic makeover to a special pilot that has never been seen before. It is the time again for the Notive Corp. And now, get ready for... And now, get ready for the second episode of this pilot. An overview on Puzzlevision. Welcome all once again. I am your presenter, the Emerald Apple Prototype, and welcome to our brand new episode of the Notive Corp pilot. Now, as I've just said through the title, and most likely you have read the title of the video already, welcome to an overview on Puzzlevision. Now, very quickly, what is Puzzlevision? I bet some of you are wondering. This is Puzzlevision. Puzzlevision is a web... Is it a web series? Hang on. Oh, it's a streaming service. Right. Puzzlevision is a streaming service created by the TV man, Mr. Puzzles. And very recently, he kicked off this special parody series using the SMG4 cast. Wait, should I start from the beginning? Oh, that's a good choice. Right, let's go back over a year ago. This is where Puzzlevision made his first move. So this human, right here, not this one, this one, SMG4, he decided that he wanted to make the perfect video. The one that would get every single audience member excited for, and would not be disappointed. However, over time, through these other SMG4 episodes, he went more and more down the deep end, to eventually insanity. And look where that led it to. A malicious attack on the SMG4 universe. How did this start? Well, Mr. Puzzles decided that because of this, he launched out an adware onto his computer. We'll show you that right now. And so it all starts here on the SMG4 movie. It's got to be perfect, where SMG4 has completely gone off the deep end. Can't be us, would it? Oh dear, what a numpty. But this is what came out of it. No, we went too far then, oopsies. The moment his internet connection came back, this came around. The adware. Or at least that's what people called it back then. The TV adware, you will. Nice little theme song they've got, though. I appreciate it. And this is where we gotta say, come on. How the hell would anyone fall for this? Then again, SMG4 had completely lost his mind. So that makes sense. But for anyone else, it's kind of ballsy that you made something this suspicious looking. And little did anyone know that Mr. Puzzles would be after this some year later. And nobody knew. Almost nobody knew what this thing was up to. Whatsoever. Now, at this point, there was practically nothing that we could go off here. But other than that, it's quite genius that he used a man that had completely gone off his mind to control. Impressive work, I'd say. Although it is quite the gamble, I will say, because what were the other chances they'd be able to find another man like this? But hey, they did. And this is what happened. Eventually, this keyboard led to something like this. Who knew this guy had so much power in his fingertips? Just look at it. Looks hideous. We wouldn't do something like this either. Just look at it. Looks horrible. And yet it looks so strong at the same time. It consumed Peach's castle, which I'm pretty sure is treason, by the way. And yet he's never been caught for that, so there you go. But, other than all this, look at it. Mr. Puzzles had a big plan from the start. It's quite impressive work that he managed to handle such malicious scoop, isn't it? Now, while preemptively skipping through this entire thing since nothing happens related to Puzzlevision, oh look, he's back again. Once SMG4 managed to prevail, and managed to break through his insane possession, I guess, he came back after finishing the project, which, it wasn't really much of a project to begin with. But anyway, it was only, oh my god, look at it. Just look at it. That's not much time at all, is it? At least we don't think it is. And look, again, rate the experience with the magical keyboard. This is something that Mr. Puzzles would do all the way to the end. It's quite impressive work, once again. And we would like to see if this adware would ever return, or any of this malicious in goop or whatever it is. Who knows? I'm back again. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm getting mixed signals here. What's going on here? Hey! What's all this great stuff here? Hang on, wait a minute. I've seen this before. I've definitely seen this before. SMG4's next big event was Western Spaghetti, where it seems like they were going to do a nice Western film, and then it ended up being a simulation whole thing. And guess what? Mr. Puzzles decided that it was now time to reveal the Puzzlevision symbol. Now this is where everyone was still just calling it the TV adware. I think we can all tell why from the previous incident. And here we got to see more manipulation events, where people started piecing everything together. All of it. And people began realizing that nothing is what it seems here. Not at all. And here it says standing by on this TV screen, showing that whenever something's off, it always shows Puzzlevision stand by. Well, except for the Puzzlevision part, of course. Don't want to reveal his plans too early, does he? Now, this is where, once again, he started hiding in the shadows. Well, he's always been hiding in the shadows, let's be honest. But, honestly, I like the way how he constantly hid himself. All the time, with little hints here and there. But here's the thing. With how stupid the SMG4 crew are, how are they going to know about it? Yes, they never did. Which, frankly honest, doesn't surprise me at all. But other than that, it's not really much. He showed his funky little symbol here and there, but honestly, it wasn't really much. Although this is where everyone did start piecing everything together. Now moving on all the way to SMG4 special event that he does every year, the War of the Fat Italians 2023. Puzzlevision made, again, their next move. Once again, it's not much. All they did was simply cause the event, like what they did before, by hacking a certain machine in order to give this special piece of cardboard. If we go back to here, this conspicuous piece of cardboard right here. Looking back, this is what happened. Right here. Received facts, and then Mr. Puzzles took over it and gave him a piece of paper that started the whole whatthing, which we're not going to go over because this is an overview of Puzzlevision. Once again, keeping himself hidden. All the way up to there. Right here is when he decided to finally show himself. Well done. Right here. And revealed that his head was a TV.
What a show that was. Great choices.
Just like that, he finally revealed himself.
We should really do this.
in the most creepy aura I've ever seen. Not really, we don't really watch much stuff. But other than that, look at him. Quite fashionably dressed, I will say. The fact that he has a TV for a head, somehow, is quite impressive, I will say so. Especially since... yeah. Oh dear, I'm stuttering. Anyone? Hey? Oi? Is anyone here? At all? Here, this is where we actually got properly revealed to the fact that it was named Puzzlevision, not TV adware, although some people still talk about that. That is what it is, isn't it? But other than that, once again, not much else. He keeps himself a mystery, which is always cool, constantly slowly picking pieces together and stitching them all together into a massive story. It's what we all like to see, isn't it? And now we're back to where we were, where everything came to place. Mr. Puzzle started doing TV parodies, starting off with Blue's Clues, fairy tales, I guess, Scooby-Doo, game shows, until eventually the big movie, which was all heavily entertaining, and he was after something. 5 stars. Or what we would call it, perfection. And that is where he fell apart. Perfection's always impossible. Even we know that. Which is why we tend to avoid it. And it's something that, unfortunately, he couldn't resist. This is where Mr. Puzzles truly showed himself, and showed what he was capable of. But, after watching through this, I saw that... well, we saw... can't be making any mistakes now, can we? That Mr. Puzzles is quite full of himself. I think it's quite easy to accept that. Isn't it? And this is where his downfall came. And it all fell down like this. Through the course of the SMG4 movie Puzzlevision, the SMG4 cast eventually gained over 5 stars. And this is where the downfall of Puzzlevision came to be. You see him shrink down to nothing. Wait, hang on a second. There we go, we're back to normal.
I'm not the highest rated anymore.
We see Mr. Puzzles breaking up, as everything he worked for breaks down.
That's right. Looks like the SMG4 shows is more popular than your shows, Mr. Puzzles. Which means...
It's weird how the SMG4 cast never properly realized what was going on throughout 2023 and realizing that he created it all, but who knows, maybe they did. And all of his stars broke apart.
you have no power here anymore.
It all signified the end. It all did. And this is where we just bet that his system went into crybaby mode on accident.
I just wanted to make a good TV show.
And where everything fractured. And then SMG4 was not taking any more bullshit. As he did fashionable stuff that he normally does. Slam. Out the TV goes. Team Rocket. And we thought that was the end of it. And then the bugger returned. He returned back stronger than ever. Well, not exactly. We still don't know what's going on now, but All we know is that it is interesting how he's not gone yet. Who knows what will happen? And this is where we will end off episode 2. Sorry if this comes a bit late in the day, unfortunately. It's just that some technical difficulties happen. And they seem to happen a lot. It is annoying, but there's nothing we can do about it. What's going on? I'm back. Am I? I can control myself. I can barely see anything. Why is it so dark? Oh god. Odd. Everything feels so grey. All of it. Now then, I recognize this. TNC. What does this mean? What could you mean? Oh shit, not again. That felt weird. Is it? Nah. That one must be crazy. No way this can control me. I didn't do that. No.